Hello everyone, my name is Miss Erica Howard and I am a certified life coach. I'm an adoptee. I am a motivational speaker. I am a clinician. I am a co-author. I want to talk to you about something that I have experienced as an adoptee, and that is trauma. As it relates to adoption, there are reasons why we respond, and as it relates to my life story, that I responded the way that I responded. Start crying. I would literally, when I was younger, I would bang my head up against the headboard because it was just so uncomfortable for me. I felt like I was in trouble. I didn't know what to do with my emotions, right? And little did I know, as I gotten older, I figured out that was a trauma response. And that's why training is provided for those trauma and adoption. So as it relates to trauma and adoption, just be coherent in understanding of what trauma means and how it affects your child.
Ashley, this is a real community effort.
It is, Terry. It's a collaborative of volunteers, foster parents, judges, lawyers, and even teachers. The idea is to train everyone who comes in contact with these children to recognize when they're traumatized and treat the root problem, not the child's behavior. The result? Safe children.
I have a lot of books.
At 27, Erica Howard is an entrepreneur and motivational speaker dedicated to helping people around her. But she wasn't always this put together.
I know that I was dropped from a standing position by my biological mother and made no attempt to pick me up. I know that my mother was on heroin and cocaine up until the day of my birth.
At 5 months, she was abandoned and put into foster care. Though she was too young to remember her past, the trauma stayed with her and was reflected in her behavior.
I'm an open book. I stole things. I was very rebellious, wanting that comfort in saying, this is where I come from. I look like them. Do you know who your family is? And then that goes back into your mind of thinking, I don't know who they are. I don't know what happened. All I know is that somebody told me or woke me up in the middle of the night and told me that I had to get up and leave. Or maybe there was a big dispute or an event that caused you to be placed in child welfare. These are things that none of us like to talk about, but as we get older and as we become more competent in knowing what our triggers are and knowing what it means to be adopted, we become more successful. And I believe that if we were not adopted, then we would not have been able to be who we are today. And yes, it's uncomfortable to get through life and knowing your identity and knowing that you have that trauma experience, but there's so much grace and so much power that is developed. And I can only say that because I have been able to develop that power within my life. And so to the child, I would say, to my little self, I would say, hey, it's okay to be adopted. So what? We're not in control of a lot of things, but what we are in control of is our future. And during some of those times, of those uncomfortable experiences that I had growing up, I wish that somebody would have been able to tell me, you're okay. You're okay. You are okay. I am safe. It's okay to be adopted. It's okay, Being adopted allows you a second chance, and being adopted is a gift. Some people are adopted into families that don't know how to handle adoption. Some people are adopted into families that know exactly what to do to care for them. And to that actual adolescent, I would say, get to know who you are and be comfortable in your skin. It's okay to be different, to be comfortable with who you are and to love where you are. It's okay to be adopted. We're adaptees. We can adapt. We can be successful. We can be placed in positions that we really adapt to. And it's okay. Thank you.